Hello, starting again. I've had a couple of abortive attempts at this, so I'm hoping this will be the one. I wasn't going to make this video. I was going to leave it a while, but I've just been on a wild goose chase, a wild car boot goose chase. I got up early this morning to watch the rugby, which was okay. I was debating whether to get up or not, because it was all like a no-win situation for England. You know, they should win, and it's either going to be a formality or a struggle, but they're going to win anyway. So it's either ways. I did get up and I watched it, and it was okay in the end. But I knew I'd be up, so I checked last night. I checked out if there were any car boot sales on this morning, and according to the website, according to Google, there were. So I wrote down the address. It was only a bus ride away, so not a problem. And it started at 11, so it's perfect. You know, the rugby finishes at about 9, half 9, so. So rugby finished. I went off on my way, got on the bus, got off the bus, hunted around, found the right road, and let's just say there wasn't ever going to be a car boot sale there. The road that it was supposed to be on turned out to be some garages behind a block of flats. So I don't know why that address is on there, but it is. I've been sent on a wild goose chase. I reckon someone's just taken the piss, and I bought it. I'm a mug. Or maybe it's there to lure unsuspecting people to bite round the back of the sort of garages, so they can be mugged or stabbed or worse. But so I couldn't find it, and I thought I can't leave without at least asking someone if there should be one around here. So I went into a newsagent's, and there's some old guy in there buying his paper, and he seemed to know where there might be one. He said, "We're quite a way away," so I don't mind walking. So I went, thanks, and left. But I was walking off down the road, and he shouted to me, and he offered me a lift. he's going that way, so I thought I'd get some random dude's car, some old bloke. Looked like he was on the verge of having a heart attack. He was one of them sort of big fat old geezers. But you know, he dropped me off. Got a bit of a weird morning. I've had a random lift from some random old dude. Didn't find it. It doesn't exist. On the way back, I thought, not too bad. I'll go in a Blockbuster, because there's a Blockbuster around there, and you know, it won't be a total and utter loss. Waste of money, waste of a bus fare. Turns out it was, because Blockbusters was closed down. What a pointless. So totally and utterly pointless. So I wanted to show you my pickups. I know I said I was going to do any pickups videos, or try to do less. That was a lie. Total lie. Although actually, to be honest, some of these purchases, because I'm pretty skint, I've spent too much, but some of them do facilitate the purchases of the others. You know, I bought some that are obviously for resale that I can sell on, so I can about it for all the others, which it does make it slightly more pressing that I do put all this stuff on eBay. But it's about I bought 8 games for myself and 4 to sell on, so it's not a bad ratio. But you'll see which ones are which. Start off from HMV, Resonance of Fate. I've already shot this video, so I've taken the price labels off. So this was £8.99, believe it or not, which is the cheapest I've seen it. Cheapest, including online, which is frustrating. I got this from St Albans HMV. It's frustrating because my local one has this for 20 quid. The local HMV has it for 20 quid, and there's another one near me has it for £17.99. This was £8.99. Why does one branch have it for £8.99 and another one have it for 20 quid? That really frustrates me. It feels like they're trying to pull a fast one. But £8.99 was the cheapest I've ever seen it, and I might have seen it on Zavvi for just peanuts. But Zavvi and Shop 2, they put their prices right down, don't they? For about a day. and then after that day they start creeping up bit by bit. So if you get to know the pattern, and then you get to see them rock bottom, then you'll snap them up as soon as they're rock bottom. Very sly way of doing things, but this was from HMV and it was $8.99. By Tri-Ace, did the Star Ocean games. It's supposed to be pretty good, although the battle system takes some getting used to, apparently. But I'm very pleased because that was definitely on my list. And the game that facilitates buying that, because that was $8.99, not really $8.99 I had, was another 5th copy of God Hand this was from Game, again from Game. I think it was a lie that God Hand was ever rare. Just all the time no one was buying it. Don't know. Oh, it's rare, isn't it? Or it's scarce. But no, this is my 5th copy, and obviously there are other people with other copies, so this is going to have to be an eBay to facilitate that. So that pays for that. So that was again, yeah, $2.99 in Game. Although the case was knackered, so I had to get a 20p job from CEX. It was I don't know, Cricket 2005 or something, or LMA Manager again. What day was this? What day was this? This was anyway. I went into Game Station. This was a separate day. Went into Game Station. What was it? No, actually, it was the same day as God Hand. Same day as God Hand. Went into Game Station in my local town. This is a different area. I bought this. A bit embarrassing. I was looking at the PS2 shelves, and the guy, they sort of know me in there, and they go, "Can't help it? Need any help?" No, I'm just looking, and I picked it off the shelf. I thought, I saw it, and I showed it to him. He goes, "What do you reckon?" And he went, you know, I can't say I've played a Digimon game since Digimon World, the first one. So, and I sort of laughed because I'm a bit embarrassed. I was a bit embarrassed to buy it because I'm a bit old. And I said to him, "I'm a bit old, aren't I?" And he goes, "Yeah, well, you know, everyone's got one of those games they're a bit embarrassed to buy." This was, what was this? This was $2.99 as well, I think. This was $2.99. This was in the 5 for 10 or $2.99 each, but there weren't any others, so I got this. The disc was a bit knackered, but I think it does play because I've tested it. And I thought, it's an RPG, I have to play every RPG, I'm almost compelled to play every RPG, but even though it's a Digimon game, I'm a bit old, a bit embarrassed to buy it. But it goes for a bit, not too much, maybe about 15 quid, 10, 15 quid on eBay, so I always knew I'd get my money back. So that helps with the shame. So it's Digimon World. Last week's Car Boot, today's Sunday, today's the 18th. So it's last week's Car Boot. Went down there again, just because the week before I'd had all those PS1 games. And I'd seen this game in one of the dealers they have there. It was a GBA game, and it was still there. And it is Zone of the Enders, The Fist of Mars. It's supposed to be a pretty good game actually, it never comes up on eBay. It's supposed to be a sort of a tactical RPG, so obviously that's a no-brainer for me. It was, he said 2 quid or 3 for £5, which I was happy to pay 2 quid. So I knew it was there, I knew it was from there before, it was there from last week. But I happened to see this game. This is a brilliant game. Astro Boy Omega Factor. Astro Boy Omega Factor. This is a treasure game and it's brilliant. I've been playing it. It's absolutely fantastic. All the treasure hallmarks. It's really colourful and just so fluid. The gameplay and varied and you know, it's just oh shit, a very good game. And if anybody's got the an ability to play GBA games, go and buy this. It's not even expensive on eBay if you don't mind running the gauntlet and having a bootleg. But no, does anybody remember Game Central? Game Central with the old teletext. I've mentioned this in the past. The old teletext game page, and it was my opinion that they were the best game journalists going, better than any publication, any paper publication or any other website. They were just the teletext standard page, and it was it was a really harsh but fair journalism, and it's always a good read. It was part of my daily routine reading that page, and they love this game. So that from that point on, this became a no-brainer. And it's all legit. I've checked. They've got the little Nintendo stamp. So it's 3 for £5. So I got, third one was Super Street Fighter 2 Revival, and this is a very, very good game as well. Actually, I mean, it is essentially Super Street Fighter 2, but I can pull off the moves better on this. I'm really shit at pulling off the special moves in Street Fighters, but for some reason that one feels easy. I can do dragon punches. So yeah, so that's 3 for £5 of those. There was a Dragon Ball Z game, but I didn't know how good it was. It turns out it was my sort of game. But I left it. I'll get this next week, being yesterday, but it's gone. Bastards. I tried to haggle with the guy. I tried to haggle him down from 3 for £5, but he wouldn't have it. He tried to he was going to give me an extra one for £6, for 4 for 6. I don't want him. He tried to sell me Sims. I want the Sims. Piss off with your Sims. It's just they don't haggle in my way, around my way. I don't know what it is. Why it's a car boot sale? Why don't they haggle? Why does no one haggle? And if you do try and haggle, they do it reluctantly, and it's as if you sort of pissed on their chips or like slagged off their nan or something. called their nan a slag. Your nan's a just this sort of initial recoil if you try and give them an offer. But I mean, I watch all these videos of people like in other places, and they're getting like games for like 20p, or haggling people down for sort of like to like a third of the original asking price. And I have people like quibbling over like pence. I can't talk, you know. I complained about 1p, didn't I? So same car boot sale. I've got Dirge of Cerberus. So obviously it's Vincent Valentine, and it's a Square Enix, and it's the Final Fantasy. It's a Final Fantasy brand. Not supposed to be. No, it's not supposed to be that good. But obviously it's one to be played at least, and I think it's supposed to be like a poor man's Devil May Cry, isn't it? And it's got Vincent Valentine's one of the coolest game. Sorry, itchy nose. One of the coolest game characters going. This is supposed to be £1.50, but I think I gave her a £5 and she gave me £2.50 back. I think it was supposed to be £1.50. I don't think she was pulling a fast one. But I think she just gave me not enough change, but I only realised until I got home. So, bollocks. Yeah, this is Cash Converters in Stevenage for £1. We love Katamari. We love Katamari, which is like a, you know, this is an eBayer. This is an eBayer, another eBayer. So me buying this facilitated me being able to afford this. Sakura Wars, which was one of my Wii lists. I had like a Wii list of about 2 games. You know, pretty pitiful Wii list. And this was one of them. The other one was Tales of Symphonia, which I got a few weeks ago. And this is a tactical. It's a tactical RPG, obviously one of my sorts of games. But apparently, according to a COD 2 fan, it's got Japanese dating sim elements. Not quite hentai, but it's dating sim, which put me off slightly, because initially I was quite enthusiastic about this game, and then I thought dating sim, or you know, like a friendship, one of these sort of social sort of sim things you have to go around. I don't know, to be honest, what it is. I'm hoping that the tactical RPG elements can make up for the sort of the whatever it is, the social bit, the social aspect of the gameplay. Because I'm an old crotchety old geezer, and also I have seen videos of that, and the voiceovers just make my teeth itch. It'll make me shudder. People are like really embarrassed to play. So I already shot a video of all those. So those are. But I thought this next bunch came from yesterday, and went to the car boot sale, saw nothing. But these are good enough. I thought I'll reshoot this because I wanted to show them to you. I'll do them out of order. Didn't see anything in the car boot sale, but I went into game on my way home and saw this Star Ocean: The Last Hope. It's the limited collector's edition. and it's in really nice nick. All bar maybe sort of like just along the scuffing along the top and the bottom. But that's to be expected really, because it's cardboard, even though it's still pretty good nick. It's cardboard, but it's cramped, it's sort of jam-packed for the stuff. It's one of those. I won't get it out because it's quite awkward. But it's got five art cards. It's got a mini guide and a manual and a soundtrack and 3 game discs. So it's chock full of stuff. And I got it for $7.99. And the guys behind the counter in game were they were talking about how they was. I think they both had it in the past, both played it, and they were both sort of like, one of them was saying, oh, I was going to buy it, but he's bought it, so I can't now. So we had a bit of banter, and he was trying to get his mate to charge me more because of how good value it is. Although, to be honest, if you do get it go and look for it on eBay, it's not that expensive. It's maybe about 15 quid. I have been looking at it, but holding off. But when I saw it for $7.99, it became a no-brainer. So, although, again, like Sakura Wars and like Resonance of Fate, yeah, like Sakura Wars and Resonance of Fate, I couldn't really afford it because I've been trying to cut down my spending. But I had already bought, before this, I had bought, no, look at these are the weirdest charity shop purchases I will ever have. And they're not sort of scarce or rare or anything. It's just I can't really understand why they were there, and I'll show them to you. Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego 3DS, and Zelda the Ocarina of Time 3DS, both sealed, both for £3. Why would anyone put these in a charity shop? I have no idea why these would ever be in a charity shop. I mean, they're both from 2011, so whoever bought these wouldn't have had these for very long unless they came as part of a bundle. I'm trying to work it through in my head. Maybe someone's parents did it to spite their kids. Maybe their kid had been playing up, so they gave their games away to the charity shop. But I mean, I can't complain. I just have to. I'm just a very, very, very lucky lad where these are concerned. I don't ever expect to see anything as odd as this, ever again. I mean, obviously I bought In the Hunt. That's probably one of my best ever charity shop purchases. This is up there, but for different reasons. So again, these two facilitated me buying that because I've got these first. and I thought if I've got these will be able to pay for Star Ocean. So that's just strange. I don't get it at all. Don't get it. So it's nice that they're brand new, sealed. So it helps an eBay listing. I just go sealed, and that's it. I won't have to say what sort of condition they're in. But that's not a bad haul. That's a pretty good haul. Put these GBA games on the top. And there you go. I'm really chuffed with that. So there you go. That's my video. There will be some promised gameplay videos. I will cut down. But as long as I'm buying games that facilitate me buying other games, then I'll have pickups videos to make. But as long as I'm going on wild goose chases and getting lifts of dodgy old geezers, I'll have things to say and motivation. Oh, there's motivation. No, I'll have reason to make videos. Strange day. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Again, like I said, there'll be something other than a pickups video. The next one will not be a pickups video. Either way. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.